There is a recent news that for the first time in the country, a course on gender studies at the undergraduate level has been introduced in state of Telangana. And the name of this textbook on gender studies is Towards a World of Equals, a bilingual textbook on gender. And you can see a cover image of the textbook right here. Further, the news says that the course is compulsory for second year students in more than 350 engineering and pharmacy colleges affiliated to the Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University in Hyderabad. Now, I'm not a fan of courses which have the words gender studies in them. This whole stuff about how gender studies courses are harmful, etc., is probably best left to another video. And in this video, I just want to take up a specific question from the above textbook. The news shows a question taken from the textbook, and the same is shown here. This question is, since Sunday is a holiday for everyone, should mothers also not have a holiday? Yes or no? Please give reasons. This type of question belongs to a category of feminist trick questions. Such questions are designed to evoke feelings of respect for mothers and also guilt in men at the same time. Men have been falling for the guilt for last several decades in face of severe feminist propaganda across all channels. The mainstream media, the advertisements, politically correct statements by politicians, businessmen, and leaders in society, and so on. Let's try to go beyond the immediate thoughts and emotions that this question raises. First, let's try to see if everyone except mothers indeed has a holiday on Sunday. How about soldiers or paramilitary forces on duty? How about men running trains or ships or even trucks for that matter? Do they stop their trains, their ships or trucks on Sundays and restart the journey only on Mondays? And last but not the least, how about the neighborhood kirana or grocery shop, which is open 7 days a week, 365 days a year almost? No Sunday is a holiday for them. It's one of the biggest source of employment in India, and trying to say that they have Sunday as a holiday is an insult to them. So the question itself is not correct, and it's more about creating noisy, divisive, disrespectful propaganda by feminists than having a useful discussion based on facts. If you think I'm making all this stuff up about feminists and their gender studies courses, have a look at this cartoon from the same textbook. This cartoon makes it easier to understand the motivations behind such gender studies courses. It is not about putting the role of women in right perspective, but it's more about denigrating the role of men. My point is that adding these discomforting questions in gender studies course is not about trying to have a healthy discussion about contribution of various members of society, be it mothers, women, or grocery shop owners. It's more about making society and men feel guilty about supposed oppression of mothers and women. Whether you answer yes or no to the question, you will be made to feel guilty about the sacrifices mothers do for everyone else, and you may then forget how many sacrifices you yourselves are doing for others in family and wider society. Since this question is being asked within the context of a gender studies course, and the term gender is not a neutral term, but used almost always about how women are oppressed, the other points of view which argue against the discourse of women's oppression will be suppressed. If you are taking this course and try to argue based on facts like I have, you may even fail the course. Further, if women and mothers did not have any time for rest and leisure, who exactly would be watching those daytime TV serials at homes? Do you think the producers of those TV shows are scheduling them during day hours to go bankrupt? Of course, those TV shows have good viewership and are being watched by mothers and housewives or homemakers for the politically correct. Men pay 80% of the taxes in India and 70% in developed Western nations. Such gender studies courses are also funded by taxes that are paid mostly by men. So it's about time that men wake up and put a stop to their own paid tax money being used to denigrate and demonize them.